1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy day 14 of Vlogmas. It is Saturday, December 14th, and it is a rainy, sleety, snowy, apparently very bouncy in the car day in Toronto, and we are going to the retirement party today in St. Catharines. So we're just in the car listening to some Christmas music and heading a couple hours away. I was hoping to show you the Distillery District, which is having the Christmas market right now, but unfortunately there is a fence up because they are doing construction. In Toronto, there is always construction. Every single day of the year, I think. In, I think, 1932, that building on the right there, the Royal York, that used to be the tallest building in Toronto. Not now. It's very gray out right now, so you don't see the skyline as much, and we will be coming up to the sports arenas and the CN Tower momentarily. Greg says, quick, get a photo of the waterfront. They're building so many condos in Toronto that there's your little glimpse of waterfront right there. It's gone. It's gone. Here is our hockey arena. It used to be called the Air Canada Centre. Now it's called the Scotiabank Arena. And they keep changing the names. Oh, there's Nathaniel says there's a tiny little bit of waterfront down here, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult to see. So this is the Gardiner Expressway, and it is Saturday at 1:23, and this is Toronto traffic. And I'm sorry to say this is actually a good day for Toronto traffic.
Why?
Why? We're moving. I feel very cynical today, don't I, with this Toronto traffic is usually, it's pretty crazy. But yes, this is one of the main highways in Toronto that goes through the downtown core, and you are between all of the residential condos that are going up and the central business district, which is just on my north. Oh, there's a little bit more waterfront down there, and there's an island across the way called the Toronto Islands, and there's an airport on the island, and people are able to fly out to different locations in very small planes. So there are planes to Ottawa, Montreal, New York City, Chicago, and it's a nice little airport. We are coming up to the Roundhouse area and the Rogers Centre, and in that same area is the aquarium and the CN Tower. And I'm going to just pull you over to this side here of the car. This is what used to be called the Sky Dome. It is now called the Rogers Centre, though there are probably lots of diehards like me who call it the Sky Dome still. And there is the CN Tower, which, because it is so cloudy, you cannot see the very top today. Do you see the top, Nathaniel? Oh yes, but not clear as a bell. And then just at the base of the CN Tower is the Ripley's Aquarium, and there's also a roundhouse here. And a long time ago, this used to be where all the rail lands were, and now it's a railway museum. So that is the exciting drive through Toronto.
But Mom, waterfront.
And there's more waterfront. It's very hard to see on this cloudy day. We are currently passing Old Fort York, which is just down on the other side of the expressway, and unfortunately I cannot see it, but it is historic Fort York in Toronto, where there used to be a military base that protected the Canadians from the Americans. on this side of the highway, this is our Canadian National Exhibition grounds. This is every year in the summer we have a 3-week exhibition, and there are also things that happen during the year in this area. And just on the other side is the BMO field, and that is where the Toronto Football Club or soccer team plays. The BMO field just on the other side there. Here is the soccer stadium, and just south of that is something called Ontario Place. And Ontario Place used to be a water park. I think it was kind of a really neat place to go. The water was really, really cold, but you could go see concerts there. And when I was young, they had a little concert area called the Forum, and then they changed it to the Molson Amphitheater, and then it was a big concert arena. But Toronto definitely has lots of things. And yeah, this highway tour on it's now snowy day is probably not the nicest tour to get of Toronto. I just asked Greg if maybe we could go to Niagara Falls, and then we could show you Niagara Falls. You know, we'd go stand outside in the cold outside of Niagara Falls. And what did you say, Greg? No. No. He said no. So unfortunately today we're not going to go to Niagara Falls, but I tried.
Please don't do Niagara.
Hey, Dad? Still a no. We are now by the lakefront. This is the Palais Royal, which used to be a dance hall that looks over Lake Ontario. A fun place to go.
I went there for prom.
Isaac went there for prom, yes. He wouldn't take me. I don't understand it. I love the Palais Royal. And this is Sunnyside Park beyond the trees, and the lake is there. So Lake Ontario is along there. There is a pavilion, and Sunnyside has a beautiful, huge outdoor pool there as well. One thing about Toronto in the summertime, our outdoor pools are free. So you can just sort of see it's empty there. That's Gus Ryder Pool. Empty over on the other side. Can't see it now.
There's the streetcar.
Oh yeah, there's a streetcar also. That's a Queen Street streetcar zooming along. It's making better than, well, we're making good speed now. But yeah, so there's the Sunnyside Pavilion through the trees. This is just such an awful drive. You're getting such the worst tourist view from the Gardiner ever. Anyway, the lake is just beyond, and of course, because it is not a nice day, you just can't see everything. And then to my north, on the other side of this truck and this car, is High Park. And High Park is a very large park in Toronto that every year they host the Shakespeare in the Park, and Can Stage puts on 1 or 2 Shakespearean productions. And it is just on the other side of the train tracks there. So there's rail tracks here. So when Isaac comes home on Monday, he'll be driving along those train tracks as he comes back home to us. So exciting. And we're moving. We are moving. Greg thought I should share this with you. This is the Toronto Food Terminal, and all of the fruits and vegetables from all around the world come into this huge facility. And you can see all the trucks are there. There's the, I thought it was Chiquita bananas, but it's Chuuti bananas, it looks like. Oh, Chioviti bananas. And the terminal is really quite large, and all the produce comes in here, and then it's distributed to all of the grocery stores in southern Ontario and maybe even beyond. This is the movie theater that when we so rarely go to the movies, that's where we often go. Up on the right here, every major city has one, and Toronto is no different. we have our IKEA. No city is complete without an IKEA. And there's one of Toronto's IKEAs.
We have two.
We have two in city proper, and then we have some on the outskirts of the city. So yes, you are right. And up ahead is the mall that I like to go to. And perhaps, if Greg says yes, we'll have a chance to pop in there later because I've got to return something. Nathaniel and I have had a very long day, and we're currently at the mall. This is a place I used to love coming here actually, but then they put on way too many additions, and it is a tiring place to be. So I tend to avoid the malls at Christmas, but I needed to return something I had purchased online. So we are at a place called Sherway Gardens, which is a beautiful mall in Toronto. But look at the beautiful Christmas tree behind you. You want to go to David's Tea? I know. Nathaniel wants to go to David's Tea. Nathaniel has found a very, very sparkly friend in the mall. You gonna ride him home? So, who just waved at you?
Santa.
Santa Claus waved at you. There's Santa. Go wave back.
I did.
You did? Oh, that's good. Nathaniel wants to go into David's Tea. I guess he wants to see what samples are there. But I turn this way and I see my favorite stores, which are Pottery Barn Kids and the Pottery Barn just down the way. You can't see it around the corner. Those are my danger stores. But for now, we'll take a look at David's Tea. I know I need no more mugs, but oh my goodness, these are just too cute. I especially love the blue.
Yeah.
You don't like Santa's? You don't like Santa's secret?
No.
No? He just waved at you and you don't like his secret.
This one's a little bit hot.
I am getting to the point in the mall where I can smell where I am, and that's because I am getting very, very close to Lush. And can you smell it, Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Ah, there it is, Lush and all of the bath bombs. Take a big smell and you can see all those lovely smelly bath bombs. There's a reason I don't go to the mall very often. Oh my goodness, I am tired just after walking around. Oh, too much. And it's late in the evening too, so it's not like there's crazy amounts of people, but
I'm also
picked up some personal necessities that I needed, and that's about all I can handle tonight. We are just getting back into the city. It is 8:04 p.m. I did tell you a little bit earlier about Toronto traffic. Saturday night, 8 o'clock. It's still bad. Anyway, the CN Tower is just ahead of us, and we do have a beautiful skyline in Toronto, even if we do have a lot of traffic. I am definitely looking forward to getting home after a very long day out. Driving to St. Catharines and back takes its toll. I am looking forward to making a nice cup of eucalyptus zest tea. I bought a nice lemon earlier today, and I think I'm going to just have a nice relax tonight. So thank you so much for joining me on my whirlwind Saturday. I seem to have these whirlwind weekends. Next Saturday, we're also going to St. Catharines to do something very, very special, and I cannot wait to share that with you, but that's still a week away. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on day 14 of Vlogmas, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.